Hey guys, so the 12 Pro Max, let's talk about it. So I've been using this for about 24 hours, and here's my thoughts. Okay, so let's talk about the box. So obviously we all know the iPhone obviously is the first thing that comes in the box, and that's the first thing you're presented with. But I already took mine out, set it up. So what else is in here? You got your documentation, which contains a SIM card, ejector tool, your warranty information, and an Apple sticker. Now, the Apple stickers are in color match to the iPhone you get, which I feel like Apple has only done that a couple of times. They haven't ever really done that a lot. They've only done it on, I believe, a few MacBooks, and that's it. Although it would be nice to see them start implementing it more and more. And you only get one Apple sticker this time instead of two because they shrunk the little pamphlet to fit in the smaller box, which like I'm okay with, but I'm not at the same time because I never really used anything that came in the pamphlets. Like all of my stuff is still in all the phones. So then we also have a Lightning to USB-C cable that I will probably never use because one, I don't have a wall piece for it, but also I've been using wireless charging and I plan on getting the MagSafe Duo when it comes out because I have an Apple Watch and I have an iPhone, and I would love to just charge them simultaneously and just one charger for the both of them instead of having a mess in my drawer and everything, because it's just so annoying how it's all over the place. And I could just have the one little fold-out pad and have that on my desk. So, back to the phone. So, the phone. Now, coming from someone who is using an iPhone 10 now, I use an 11 Pro Max before that, this phone is fundamentally bigger than both of them. It's actually a little bigger than the 11 Pro Max, and it's basically an entire inch bigger than the iPhone 10. Now, I wouldn't say the phone feels heavier than my 11 Pro Max. The phone feels about the same heft, of course. Although, the Apple Silicon case is great for holding it, especially with the new flat sides and everything. Like they're great. And also the MagSafe integration in these cases, although I have not tried it with a MagSafe charger yet, I am really thrilled about how it's like the iPhone just knows that it's like an Apple case and everything. Like, so if you put your iPhone in the case, it lights up to tell you to tell you that it is a MagSafe accessory, which is so cool to see that the phones do that because it's like it knows itself. And now both of them, now the case and the iPhone do have an NFC chip in their MagSafe rings, which is how they tell each other that it's like, hey, it's a MagSafe accessory, let's light up a pretty color and it also matches the color of the case too. Now, the cameras on this, so the camera bump on this phone is significantly bigger than the one on the 11 Pro Max. So here's the clear case to my old 11 Pro Max, and then here's the 12 Pro Max. So if I just line them up over each other, you can see that the 12 Pro Max camera bump is a lot bigger than the 11 Pro Max, which personally, they did some great things with the cameras. While I've only tested them a little, like they're so much nicer. I feel like the low light photos and also night mode on all the cameras, it's just so great and so nice because it's like you have a professional grade camera in your pocket now compared to where before you would maybe need like a specific app or have to edit it a lot to make it look nicer. Like Apple basically does all of it. And then with iOS 14.3, which it was released in beta the other day, it allows for the use of Apple Pro RAW on the phone. So essentially, it'll capture all the image data and let you go in entirely and edit it and do everything you need to do to it, like other cameras do. So it is cool to see that. But the battery life on this thing is also, so now it does have a smaller battery than the 11 Pro Max by about roughly 300 milliamps, but the software makes it so much faster, and also I feel like it lasted longer than my 11 Pro Max would, which I'm just blown away by the fact that you gave me a smaller battery, but you're giving me a phone that lasts longer, and that's just so cool to see, like, Apple's out there, like, doing it what it can for the customers while also giving you the best of both worlds. So now I got it in Pacific Blue because it was the new color, and also I wasn't really feeling the graphite this year because it looked like green, and I was like, I don't really want a green phone, hence why I didn't get a midnight green 11 Pro Max. So we went with the nice blue, Pacific Blue, and it got a silicone Apple case, which actually matches my iPad Smart Folio case, which is pretty funny. Well, I mean, it's not pretty. It is pretty funny that they're the exact same blue, but I did kind of plan out for them to be the exact same of blue because I wanted them to match and look nice. And also, I could get a matching Apple Watch band as well for it. But am I going to? Probably not, because I don't need one right now. Maybe I will in the future. Who knows? But the sides are also, it's so much nicer to just grip it and like type on it like this, or like use it on the phone. It's so much nicer than I say the 11 Pro Max and even the 10. Like the 10, it was smaller, so you were able to do everything one-handed. So that is like one thing I do kind of miss. Like I had to actually use two hands to like reach a notification, or like if I want to swipe down in the top right, like I could do it. I would just have to be careful to make sure that I don't drop the phone in the process. So it's also really fast too, which is something I'm just blown away by. Like from 5G to the A14 Bionic. Now I did experience the A14 Bionic in my iPad first, so I did get a little like test to see what I was going to be working with. But now this phone doesn't throttle at all. Like the iPhone 10 I was using would every like 5-10 minutes when I would just like open Snapchat back and then go to Instagram and then go to Twitter, the phone would get so hot I'd be like, I have to stop using this now because it just got so hot. And it also concerned me that the battery might blow up. But yeah, we all remember what Samsung did with their phones. So I said it's hot, let me put it down. Now, also, the phones are pretty good at making sure they don't explode, but you never know, so I don't want to risk it. It's as simple as that. So, 5G. Now, I haven't experienced 5G ultra wideband on Verizon because Verizon is my carrier, but I've only experienced regular 5G, and I was blown away because I did a speed test just out of pure curiosity. I was getting like 300 megabytes download and like 100 megabytes upload, which personally, compared to the LTE speeds that I get, were pretty bad. I feel like I was getting like 45 and 45 roughly for my download and my upload. And to now that I'm getting 300, I'm really excited to see ultra wideband because I've seen people get like 2.5 gigabytes on ultra wideband. So I'm just so excited to see like where this is gonna go and how Apple's gonna do it in the future because so far I'm loving this phone and I just can't wait to see what they do with it. So I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.